And tell me about the team that you got now. A pretty big squad on the men's side, especially, and some good young talent on the women's side. What can you expect, or what's the goal for this year for the Mizzou women men?
We do. I'm very thankful the cupboard was not bare when I got here. There's
Sure.
a lot of talented kids in our program and a lot of good kids. That was one thing that I really have been excited about, getting to know these kids. I mean, there's just a lot of good kids in this program.
Sure.
And, so give credit to the coaching staff, before me, that they did a great job putting these kids in place. And we just need to keep recruiting to keep building that depth and keep getting to where we want to go. But this crew here, really happy with what the guys did today and where we're at as a team. Ran a real controlled race plan. That front 4 or 5 guys really was in control, I thought, today. And it's a talented group. You got Dickerson, who was 11th at the SEC meet, 854 steepler, and then you got Schneider in there, who's 1408 guy, and TJ Carey's just a beast. I mean, he's super talented, and Kenny Cushing is really getting his taste for cross country. I didn't know if he'd ever
really make a dent in cross country, but he sure surprised me.
Strong. He's
making
really
big
strong.
strides.
Yeah. And Dan Rowe is coming on strong here. He looks really good. And then you got that whole group behind him, which I was really excited about.
Sure.
That pack was right on their heels.
Yeah.
And led by Drew White, pounded the way through there, and all those guys back there. I mean, it is a deep team. A lot of people think we're really young, but we're not that young on the men's side. I mean, we've got some good experience in there, and a lot of redshirt freshmen even that I feel like have some really good experience and aren't really freshmen, and so that's exciting. And then on the women's side, those front 3 are phenomenal. We know what Caitlin can do, and and Jamie and Chris are training right alongside of her now, and looked really good out there with her today. When you can add 2 freshmen at the level Caitlin's at, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty special, and now we've got to continue to build that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 group and beyond. And they ran a lot better today than they did 2 weeks ago. And there's some talented girls in that group, and we need to close that gap on the number 3 girl, and we will. And that group will. There's like I said, you got Courtney Wood in there at 1021 steepler, and Nicole Mello is just a talent, and she showed today that she's definitely making strides to get where she needs to be, and so it's exciting to see those guys do what they did today, and know that it's just the beginning. And as we start getting a little bit more aggressive with our training here over the next few weeks, I think we'll see some really good things happen. And the goal is to be ready by the conference meet and the regional meet. And this team believes that they can compete, with the best in the conference. So I know our guys, have one goal, and they want to win the conference. They're picked 4th, but they're a team that believes they can win the conference meet, and I think they can. And the women are the same way. We got a handful. I mean, Arkansas on the women's side is a big time favorite. But our girls think that they can compete at the front of the conference and battle, and certainly being picked 7th for them is a big motivator, because I think it was a bit of a slap in the face to them with the kids that we had coming in, but nobody really knew where we were going to be. So I think we're a much better team than that, but the proof will be told on October 31st. So we just got to keep our heads down and work hard till then.